Appendix 5 Music Magazine Industries. There are three main music magazine companies: Bauer Media, IPC Media and Future plc Media. Bauer Media owned three music magazines. Firstly is Kerrang, with the subgenre of rock music, with variations from emo to thrash, goth, metal, punk, classic indie, and also includes unsigned bands. Initially, Kerrang was devoted to new wave of British heavy metal. This costs £2.70 on a weekly basis. The second music magazine Bauer Media owns is Mojo, and this takes an interest in classic rock music. It costs £4.60 with a free CD on a monthly basis. The third music magazine Bauer Media owns is Q, with the subgenres of rock and roll, new releases and indie. This costs £3.99 on a monthly basis. Kerrang has a mainstream demographic with a wide target audience age range of 16 to 25-year-olds. Mojo also has a mainstream demographic and a readership of 229,000 monthly. Its target audience mean age is 38. Q magazine also has a mainstream demographic and a readership of 369,000 monthly. The median age is 32 years old. Kerrang has a mainly male target audience with a mean age of 25. Its circulation is 40,203 and has a readership of 387,000. Its ABC1 profile is 48%. Kerrang targets young rock fans and features bands such as My Chemical Romance, Biffy Clyro, Avenged Sevenfold, Green Day, Slipknot and Bring Me the Horizon, who are very popular bands all across the world. Kerrang includes lots of pictures, more so than writing, with a very dark and sketchy image to attract the rock fans. Kerrang appeals to a younger demographic as they stereotypically prefer pictures to reading. Kerrang relies heavily on synergy and has platforms such as a magazine, an online website, a radio station, TV channel, the Kerrang Awards and Kerrang podcasts. Kerrang needs synergy because without it, its brand wouldn't be as well known as it is. Because the brand is so well known, it brings in more advertisers, revenue and profit. Q magazine has a target audience of mainly middle-aged males. It is known as the world's biggest music magazine, with a circulation of 64,596, a readership of 369,000, and its ABC1 profile is 73%. The median age of its audience is 32 years old, with 70% male audience and 30% female. Q targets the older generation as it uses expletives in most of its articles. The layout is simple and crisp with lots of text and less pictures. Q shows mainly rock but does cover some pop, for example the singer Adele. Q uses synergy such as its iPad magazine, a radio station with 162,000 listeners weekly. It has social networking accounts such as Twitter and Facebook, an online website and a TV channel. This increases the more advertisement. IPC Media own two music magazines. Firstly is NME, with a subgenre of rock and indie music. This costs £2.40 on a weekly basis and has a mainstream demographic with a huge readership of 289,000. The second music magazine IPC Media owns is Uncut, with a subgenre of rock music. It costs £4.80 on a monthly basis and includes a free CD. It also has a mainstream demographic but is less well known than NME and has a circulation of 63,003. Like Kerrang, NME has a target audience of young males. Also, its layout is more busy and uses more pictures to appeal to its younger demographic. It has a circulation of 23,924, a readership of 289,000, and its ABC1 profile is 61%. NME is horizontally integrated using synergy as well as Q and Kerrang. It has a magazine, a radio station, and the Enemy Awards. This increases the recognition, profit, and advertisement. Future plc owns 7 magazines, which is a lot more compared to IPC Media and Bauer Media. Future plc's magazines are a lot less well known than IPC Media's and Bauer Media's. The 7 magazines they own are Classic Rock at £5.50, Future Music at £6.25, Guitarist at £5.50, Guitar Techniques at £5.50, Metal Hammer at £4.75, Rhythm and Drums at £4.99 and Total Guitar at £5.50.